Haribol Sanjay. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Good morning, all glories to Lord Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Chat with me. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Haribol, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Your turn. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Nityananda Chaitanya, Nityananda Chaitanya, Nityananda Chaitanya, Nityananda Chaitanya. Haribol Yolanda, your turn. Nityananda Chaitanya, Nityananda Chaitanya, Nityananda Chaitanya, Nityananda Chaitanya. Haribol. Gopala Govinda Rama, Madana Mohana, Gopala Govinda Rama, Madana Mohana. Your turn, everyone. Gopala Govinda Rama, Madana Mohana. Haribol. Gopala Govinda Rama, Madana Mohana. Namaste, everyone. Welcome to Spirit, Soul, and Friends Friday Night Chill and Chat with Madhavaya Dasi. That's me. Namaste, Sanjay. Thank you so much for joining us for your morning sadhana. Thank you so much for sharing your time with us and chanting with us. And Yolanda, I hope it's not as echoey this time, Yolanda. I wasn't sure what was wrong last time, but hopefully it's okay. Okay, so we're going to chant some more mantras. So the Maha Mantra that we were chanting, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, finish yogas. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. That's a message from Sanjay. So that mantra means, O Lord, O energy of the Lord. There's Yolanda's nice picture with her dog. O Lord, O energy of the Lord, kindly engage me in your loving devotional service. So it's a prayer from the heart of the soul, begging the Supreme Soul to allow us to be in our original spiritual consciousness of loving service to Him. So we're going to chant some more and uncover our love. How's that? You going to join us, Sarada? Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Hari Om. Your turn. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Hari Om. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Hari Om. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Hari Om. Gopala, 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 Gopala. Your turn. Gopala, 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 Gopala. Govinda, 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 Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Hari Om. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Hari Om. Gauranga, 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 Gauranga. Your turn. Gauranga, 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 Gauranga. Chaitanya, 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 Chaitanya. Your turn. Chaitanya, 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 Chaitanya. Haribol, Jennifer. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Hari Om. Om Namo Okay, last time together. Om Namo. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Hari Om. Haribol. Thank you for joining us, Carly and Jennifer. You know what? I think we're going to chant with a drum right now. So if you have any percussion at home, you might want to grab it. And also, you might want to get your japa beads, because after this we're going to chant japa on our beads. Okay. Haribol. So we can do Kirtan, which is this congregational chanting that we're doing together with a guitar, with a drum. You can clap your hands. You can turn over an old oatmeal box and play that for a drum. There's no hard and fast rules. So we're going to chant Gauranga, which means Golden Lord of Love. And we're going to chant Gopala, which means protector of cows. And if you go on either Facebook and Instagram to daily mantra meditations, go check that out, both on Instagram and Facebook. Today's meditation, Carly posted it. It's a beautiful scene of walking over, I believe it's a bridge locally here, Greenfield Lake. But she's chanting Gopala, Gopala, Gopala. It's so beautiful. It's very meditative. I would check that out when we're done here. Daily mantra meditations. Gopala, ready? Here we go. Gopala, sweet Gopala. Which means that God satisfies our spiritual senses. Govinda. Govinda. Your turn, chant Govinda. Govinda. Haribol. This is something that I do in my in-person kirtans. Put your hands in the air and say Haribol. So we're gonna do japa meditation, and it's a wonderful spiritual tool, a spiritual technique, meditation to add to your personal meditation time. If you don't have japa beads, I'd love to send you some if you don't have any. But also, you can chant on your fingers. We're going to do Gopala. We're going to say in the theme of Gopala, since we have Gopala and daily mantra meditations. We just chanted Gopala now. We're going to chant Gopala on our beads. But if you don't have beads, you can chant Gopala, 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 Gopala. But if you do have beads, I know Carly does, I know Yolanda does, Sanjay more than likely does. You're probably doing your japa meditation this morning, Sanjay. And Jennifer, I don't know if you have beads, but if you don't, you can use your fingers. A lot of people have japa mala. Okay, so we're going to start on a bead that's on either side of the head bead that has the tassel. And we're going to chant Gopala. We're going to go all the way around. We're going to engage our material senses in a spiritual activity. And the more we do that, the more we engage our material senses in spiritual activities, the more we are able to focus on things of spiritual nature. Focus within, which is what real meditation is actually focusing on God within, and we're able to introspect more about the important questions in life, like what is our purpose, does God exist, what is our relationship with God. And when you add these wonderful mantras, these transcendental mantras, in addition to being able to focus our heart and mind, we're also able to cleanse the material desires from within our hearts and uncover our unlimited spiritual desires. And that main spiritual desire that the soul craves and hankers is to fall in love with our dearmost soulmate once again, the Supreme Lord, the Supreme Soul. And that's what this helps do. So we will do this now. We'll do Gopala. Ready? Take a deep breath. Put your finger on the first bead and say Gopala, 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 Gopala. Haribol. So we went around one time saying that transcendental mantra it took maybe 3 minutes, if that. So it's a small amount of time and sacrifice to get a very vast spiritual benefit. It's watering our inner spiritual garden. When we chant these mantras, and chanting on beads, japa meditation is a wonderful, beautiful, personal way for you to connect with the Supreme Soul. We're going to chant a little bit more, and then I'll read a little food for thought. We're going to chant the Maha Mantra. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, put it up here just in case people want to know how to chant it. Bear with me for a second. Here we go. Ready? Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, do the Maha Mantra all together. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, That's Kirtan. Chanting God's names. Haribol, everyone. That was so cool. How many of you have read the book Proof of Heaven? It's a neurosurgeon's journey into the afterlife. So I wanted to read a quote from this book, but just a little background. So this was a neurosurgeon who didn't necessarily, he maybe was agnostic. He definitely wasn't a church-going person or very religious or very spiritual person. He was very cerebral because he was a neurosurgeon, so everything kind of had he was under the assumption his whole career that we were our brains, and that consciousness was from our brains. So he had a viral infection in his spine, and it put him in a coma. And by God's mercy, he was able to actually have an out-of-body experience and actually enter into the spiritual realm. And he came out of his coma. He was actually brain dead for I think 2 weeks, but they had him on life support. And in that time when he was quote unquote dead, brain dead, he had these very profound experiences. He woke up from a coma and he started to kind of explain part of his experiences, and everyone was very confused because he was brain dead. It helped him understand that we are more than just this material body, this temporary material body. We're more than our brains, that we are the eternal spirit soul existing within this body. And he had that real experience. So his experience in the spiritual world, he very much felt the presence of God and did not see the form of God or God's face in any way, but he sensed the presence of God, and he heard throughout the whole time that he was in the spiritual realm. He heard the mantra Om. And it is, I think next week what I'll do is I'll read from the Old Testament and from the Vedic scripture how it talks about the original sound at creation is the syllable Om. And it's always vibrating, actually. It's in Genesis. Doesn't say Om in Genesis, but it says in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was God. And in the Vedic scripture, it talks about how Om is the sound representation of the embodiment of the Supreme Lord. So he heard the mantra Om the whole time he was in the spiritual world. And so he recognizes God as Om. He calls God Om. But this is something that's really amazing. So he says that, and his name is Eben Alexander, and he's a medical doctor, he's a neurosurgeon. So you can get this book, Proof of Heaven. It's a short book, but it's a very good read. And so he says, one of the biggest mistakes people can make when they think about God is to imagine God as impersonal, or maybe just as a white light or a force. Yes, God is behind the numbers, the perfection of the universe that science measures and struggles to understand. But again, paradoxically, Om is quote-unquote human as well, even more human than you and I. Om understands and sympathizes with our human situation more profoundly and personally than we can even imagine, because Om knows what we have forgotten and understands the terrible burden it is to live with amnesia of the divine for even a moment. And I've often talked about how this chanting helps to bring the soul, you and I, out of our spiritual amnesia. And he even recognizes it as a spiritual amnesia, that the soul is covered. And this chanting helps to uncover all of our conditioning, all of our material desires, so that we can actually remember our true spiritual nature and remember our loving relationship with the Supreme, which is what the soul misses the most. And that's what he was talking about. The soul is longing for the reconnection to God, to the Supreme Soul. But, lucky thing, we have these spiritual activities to automatically connect the soul with the Supreme Soul, and this chanting is one of those activities. So thank you so much for joining me on this Friday night, and we will chant again next week, next Friday. And if you'd like to chant more during the week and throughout the month, you can go to www.spiritsoulandfriends.com. And on that website, there is a, I'm going to put it here, there's a calendar. And on that calendar, there's listed all of the Kirtan that goes on here in Wilmington and in different parts of the country, mostly California right now, California and North Carolina. And it's online and in person, spiritsoulandfriends.com. So you can go on spiritsoulandfriends.com and see if anywhere near you in California there's some in-person Kirtan. At a yoga studio in Downey, California, they have monthly Kirtans and a vegetarian feast, which is nice. There's also Kirtan down in San Diego, California, up in Oxnard once a month. And I do Kirtan here in Wilmington, North Carolina. In fact, I'm doing it here at the Unity Church in Wilmington, Sunday at 12:30. So if you're in the area, please join us. It's always free, always donation based. We chant a lot, we do japa, it's a lot of fun. So I am at Unity here in Wilmington the second and fourth Sunday of every month, and then the first and third Sunday of every month. I am at a place called Spiritual Soul Center. And again, it's at 12:30 there. But you can find all of that on the website, spiritsoulandfriends.com. And I hope you come back and chant some more. And I hope that you can add this wonderful spiritual activity of japa meditation to your day as well. Thank you so much. Peaceful individuals create a peaceful society. Haribol, Spirit Souls.